We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now with Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. A give to Mitchell, running left. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
First down throw, Lawrence. Thomas. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Slot man motioned over. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Brought in inside the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down from the red zone. Coming in the goal line. Offense in the hurry up here. Lawrence working from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, Jackson fits it through the middle. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. Working quickly here. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies, somebody moved early. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jared Verse on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The ball is out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. This is Mitchell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Again, this is Mitchell. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you didn't get...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Warriors 17.
3rd and long for him here. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play fake, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They go play fake with Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. And they get to him again. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Come on, set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now Jackson off the play action. Gets this to Bateman. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now. The give now to Mitchell. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. That's completed right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw, Lawrence. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. Check go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Buffalo 80. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the 19. Intercepted in the end zone. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell up the middle, and he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Check smash.
65. Play action now with Jackson. Searches from pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Completed to Flowers. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now run, this is Mitchell. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
19 tight, 19, Dragon 60. Go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Have the 60.
Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. First and 10 now from the 30. And Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Into the hands of Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. We've reached the end of... All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff here to Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This just 21 yards down the pipe.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Lawrence. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Lawrence throwing here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Short pass caught by his tight end. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense up to the line fast. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trail by 6. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Ready? Warrior 70.
Trying again following the set. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Throwing now. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars find a way to tie it late. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Gets this one to Andrews. And this one does not go far. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. He'll look to throw it. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Mitchell on the carry. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here he is to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's going to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game is setting us up with an incredible ending. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jackson.